G'day folks, Jim Langlands here from FX Charts with the currency outlook for the Finance News Network for Tuesday the 20th of November. Markets generally improved today. Equities are a bit higher on hope that the Greek bailout package is about to be approved and that there's going to be some sort of compromise on the US debt negotiations with regards to the fiscal cliff. So the dollar is overall slightly weaker really today. Safe haven demands receded a little bit. So the euro's up near the top end of its daily range. It's at 128.08, sitting right on the 200-day moving average. Momentum looks a little bit higher, but it's really not going to do an awful lot, I don't think, before we get the economic finance ministers meeting later on today in Europe. Dollar yen, that's trading at 81.35. It's in the middle of its range really. It got down to 81.10 I think and up to 81.58. The market's still looking towards the December the 16th election and the possibility of an opposition win, which will put added pressure on the BOJ to aggressively ease. So the market's looking towards further yen weakness. I think there's a bit of a danger of the market getting a little bit ahead of itself, and we could see some nasty spikes to the downside. But overall, the dollar looks as though it is headed higher in the medium term. Cable's doing not an awful lot. It's at 159.05, and dollar Swiss is back down towards the bottom end of its recent range. It's at 94.05 at the moment. The Aussie and the Kiwi, they both improved on the improved risk sentiment. The Aussie's at 104.10, just below its daily high of 104.17, and the Kiwi got up to 82. The figure, it's currently 81.90. They're going to both be fairly quiet today. We've got the RBA Minutes later on today, and then this evening Governor Stevens is making a speech on how he sees the state of the economy. So the market's going to watch that fairly closely for any hint of an interest rate cut or otherwise at the December meeting. We've also got the BOJ Monetary Policy Statement today. I don't think that's going to do very much ahead of the election. And then, of course, we've later on in the evening got the EC meeting, where Reuters are actually reporting that a bailout will be approved. So I would imagine the euro will probably stay fairly underpinned unless we get some nasty surprise. Until then, although I think it's all going to be pretty quiet really, there's not an awful lot else to report. If you do want a further update though, go to the website as usual, www.fxcharts.com.au. And that aside, please just remember that any outlook mentioned here is a personal view only and not intended to be used as trading advice. So that's about all for today. Have a very good one, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Cheers.